Well, Chef Eddie from Arizona Food Crafters is here. You know what? If you are loving what you just saw with the green chili pork pie and everything else that you don't even know all the variety of stuff he has here, you can actually stop into your bakery and take it home.
That is correct, yes.
And you also go out to farmers markets in case you're, because I'm said, Chef Eddie, you're too far away from it, but you're farmers markets all over the place.
Yes, we are. We do roughly about 10 markets a week, depending on the week.
Okay.
But we're in North Scottsdale, South Scottsdale, at the Roadrunner Market, Ahwatukee. We go out to Wigwam, so yeah, we do quite a bit of markets.
You are a busy, busy baker.
Yes, we are. But it's a great thing. It's a work of love, so I do
can
enjoy
tell,
it.
and I can sense that. So what we're going to make right now, or what you're going to show us how to make, is a cranberry, spinach, and walnut farro. And what is farro?
Farro is a grain that's very much like barley, only it has a ton of fiber in it, as well as protein. It's got a lot more bite. So it's really, really good for you. It fills you up well.
So this is the uncooked farro.
That is the uncooked farro there. It takes about 25 minutes. You cook it like pasta.
Okay.
Just in a nice boiling full pot of water.
Oh, okay.
And you rinse it before you cook it. Rinse it really, really good to get some of that starch out of there and some of that, you know, the...
no soaking, just rinsing.
Just
good
rinsing,
enough.
exactly.
Okay.
So then you boil it, you cool it down, you rinse it with some cold water, and you have it ready to go. And this is like a blank palette. You can add marinara to this and have it like that. It's fantastic.
So you eat it cold?
You can eat it cold,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to
okay.
make a salad, and we're going to add all these wonderful ingredients.
All
so we
right.
have
spinach
there that has been chopped. We have a little parsley as
whole
well.
Thing?
The whole thing in there.
Okay.
And
farro is really, really healthy for you, too,
it is
as well,
so healthy. It's very low in fat, as well as it has a lot of protein and fiber, as I mentioned. It used to be used as a traveling food in the early ancient days, because it would keep you full for hours. And so the hunters would use that to kind of keep themselves full.
What did you just put in there?
This is a little honey that we're starting here for our dressing. So we got some honey, a little brown mustard in there.
Okay.
And then to that, we're going to add lime, orange, and lemon juice.
Oh my gosh. And what a great way to use up some of that fruit that's left over right now,
Yes, that's the thing right now. That is correct. And then so we have a little chili flake in there. And then to the actual salad, we're going to do a little bit of orange zest in there to kind of bring in that flavor and give it a ton of flavor. And then to that, we add the rest of the ingredients. So you have dried cranberries, and you have shredded carrot for color to make it look nice and pretty, some toasted walnuts for a little added crunch there. And then your dressing is very, very simple. You just mix that up, kind of get that to emulsify a little bit. You can add a little bit of olive oil if you want that aspect to it, but I like to use it just like this so that you kind of cut out some of that fat.
Absolutely.
And there you go.
I suppose if you wanted to, you could add some additional protein and things like that if you wanted to put in some chicken or some of that yummy pulled pork that you just made earlier.
Something like that.
Okay,
Yeah, it's like
Susan.
an empty palette, or a blank palette, I should say, and you can do whatever you want with it. So then you just toss it, make sure it's nice and well mixed, and then you take that and you plate it up, and you are ready to go. You can serve this over greens if you like to add a little more to it. But that is the spinach, cranberry, and walnut farro salad with a little citrus vinaigrette.
Wow.
Isn't
Now
that
that's
awesome?
a nice big helping.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm going to try a little bit over here if you don't mind, Owen. That dressing is amazing.
Isn't that dressing great?
And I'm glad you didn't have any olive oil to it because you don't need to.
Keep it nice and light.
Yeah, you don't need to. Is this something that you make up at your
This is something we have
bakery as well?
on the menu.
It's a to-go?
It's to go. It's packaged in a little 6-ounce container or a larger size. Yeah, we do have them in store as well as at the markets.
How long will this stay in the refrigerator if you can't
This will
go?
stay like about 5 days in the refrigerator, and nothing will go bad in it. It's just you'll lose the crunch of the walnuts and things like that. So
yeah, but that's
it's still
okay because
delicious.
that flavor, oh my gosh, that is so good. Well, thanks for the healthy alternative to this. And I've just learned something new about farro today, Susan. I'd never really made it before. I didn't know that much about it.
I didn't either, and he was explaining to me too that it's a nice protein, it's a nice grain. I want to call him Chef Dynamo.
He is a dynamo, isn't he?
He's like all over the kitchen. I love it.
Hey, can you imagine how hard this man works based on all the places he's at all the time?
I know, and the sad thing is he's within minutes of my house.